Hi fans, today I'm making this video for every woman going through domestic violence out there. You see, if you're a woman and you are going through domestic violence in your marriage, two things are involved in that marriage. It's either you die in that marriage or your husband die. Yeah, and if you die in your marriage and the cause of your death is domestic violence, as a woman, you don't deserve justice. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the reason why you don't deserve justice. Whenever you're going through domestic violence in your marriage, you need to let some people know about it. One, your family, your friends, your religion leader. Because if you go through it alone, you will die. Number two, if you are going through domestic violence in your marriage, the best advice I'm going to give you right now is to divorce. Yeah, there's nothing bad about it. Divorce, because if you don't divorce, one day you just wake up and you find out all your marriage you are trying to secure, you're trying to protect, makes you end up in where you don't like. So if you're really going through domestic violence and you are like this Osinachi woman, she was going through hell. She was passing through domestic violence just because she wanted to protect her marriage, just because she wanted to protect her career, she wanted to protect everything about, she wanted to protect her children. She ended up dying at the end. You see, let me tell you something. If your religion, if anyone advises you to stay in your husband's house when you are going through domestic violence, if your religious leader tells you to keep striving, stay in that marriage, that your religious leader is a bad person. If it is your parent that tells you to stay in a domestic violence marriage, that your parents are really going to cause your death. Because if you are really going through domestic violence, the best advice for you is to divorce. And for every young one dating out there, for every young one just trying to get into marriage, you see, for every failed marriage, you need to understand this. For every marriage that failed, it started from somewhere. And for every marriage that failed, it started from when you guys are courting, when you guys are dating each other, when you guys are still doing boyfriend and girlfriend. That is where it started from. There are some things that your boyfriend, that your husband now, there are some things he has been doing when you guys are still dating. There are some offside, there are some off point, there are some things he's doing that you are just overlooking. Like, well, maybe it is nothing, maybe that is his attitude. Whenever you're in a relationship, you need to know your man's attitude. You need to know everything about him, so that when you guys ended up getting married, it won't lead to death. For every failed marriage, the problem started from when you guys are dating. You see, no one can ever hide all their attitude. Though some guys can hide their attitude just because they love it, but they know no matter how they hide it, you will surely see some clue, you will surely see something going on. Okay, like, look, I'm going to show you a video here. I want you to watch this video and tell me what you say about it. Yeah, the video you guys just watch right now, you can see the way the guy is beating this lady, like kicking her. You see, no man in his right senses will beat a woman to that extent. No man in his right. You see, let me go straight to you guys, to you men. You see, this is something that nobody in life can ever understand. Woman, you can ever understand that you're a woman. You can never understand that your wife. Because even when God wanted to create them, God makes Adam sleep. Don't you read it in your Bible? Don't you read it in your Quran? So how can you understand what God creates while you are asleep? So no matter how you do, you can never understand your wife. It is not possible. 100% you can never, because you can never succeed. And and also, it is not only women that go through domestic violence, even men are also going through it. But the one I'm talking on today is for women, because every year, women are dying just because of domestic violence, just because they keep silent, just because they couldn't express themselves. Because if they goes out now to tell them, or if they divorce, they married, people will start insulting her, oh, she's a bad woman, she can't endure. You see, in this 21st century, any man that beats his wife is a foolish man. Sorry to say. No man in his right senses will raise, even if your wife cheated on you, best thing for you is to divorce her. Instead of you venting your any stupid anger on her, just divorce her and everyone should go their own way. So, as a woman, if you are going through domestic violence and you refuse to leave that marriage, let me tell you something. If you die in that marriage, Instablog will post about you. True Crime Daniel will make video on you, and Night Scholar Program will make video on you as well. And I will keep telling you, you don't deserve justice. Because you see death coming to you, death is coming to you, and you keep going. You see, marriage, recently, let me say it in Yoruba, everybody come fake money. Like you just keep marrying another person's ribs. Everybody miss papo. Everybody miss papo. Cause you didn't tell. So any all your missing ribs might be in another man's house. Yes, sir. So any ribs you find, just keep managing it. And if you know that these ribs I marry you is not the right one, is giving you problem, best is for you guys to divorce. So I make this video for every woman going through domestic violence, because I still know there are some people going through domestic violence out there and they couldn't speak their mind. They can't divorce because they are scared. If you leave that marriage, you'll find a better man out there. There is this particular word, there's this particular saying that says, the love of your life comes after the mistake, after your mistake. The right one comes into your life after you've met a lot of wrongs one. So if you leave that marriage, that doesn't mean you won't find a good man. There are many men out there. But I'm telling you right now, if any man raises his hand on you, like if he beats you, that marriage is not going to last. Is that you die in that marriage or the man die? Because the marriage isn't going nowhere. So Night Scholar just make you a video that if you are going through domestic violence and you try to talk it out to your partner and he's not really paying attention and he keep beating you every time, the best advice for you is to leave the marriage. That is the best thing. And don't forget to like my video, subscribe, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.